At night, other animals emerge to discover the figs. A 20-pound rodent called a paca wastes no time, nor does a Hercules beetle. In a David and Goliath contest for figs, it's the paca who usually wins. Again, the plants attract vegetarians, which in turn attract carnivores, winnowing out the weak, the unwary, and sometimes just the unlucky. The boa constrictor still lies in wait near the figs. With a tongue that can smell and a mouth lined with heat sensors, it is a deadly predator, even on the darkest of nights. As the Manu River winds through the jungle, it carves out cliffs, exposing rich clay. Nearly every morning, great flocks of macaws and parrots arrive for an unlikely meal. Macaws and parrots spend much of their day feeding on unripe seeds containing poisons. The clay is thought to serve as an antidote, a natural jungle medicine that neutralizes the toxins, which are part of their daily diet. On the ground, the parrots are most vulnerable to predators. Even if only one parrot spots danger, an alarm call is instantly sounded. The Manu River not only carves cliffs, but also forms colchas, former river bends that have become isolated lakes. Teeming with fish, they're home to some of the most unusual predators in the Amazon, packs of giant otters, known as river wolves. Rare throughout the Amazon, fewer than 80 live in Manu. Yet, this is perhaps the largest protected population in the world. The otters live in extended families that include an adult breeding pair and their young. A A 6-month-old cub still nursing has to beg if he wants solid food. If begging doesn't work, the cub can try to steal. At last he has a fish. Now he must try to keep it. Giant otters are social creatures who cooperate by hunting in groups. Within a few months, the struggling cub will be fishing the lake with his pack. Perched over the water for protection from predators, a colony of caciques build ingenious hanging nests. Cacique means king, and it is the male who is dominant here, overseeing the work of his female harem. While predators quietly lurk below, the females compete at nest building. Stealing twigs from a neighboring nest is a common shortcut. For though they live in a colony, each bird is responsible for its own success or failure in building a home for its young. Across the lake, a group of Watsons has arrived to partake of the shoreline's ample supply of food. Watsons are one of the few birds that feed almost exclusively on marsh plants. To digest them, they have evolved a gullet 50 times the size of their stomachs, which acts as a fermentation vat and gives them the name stink birds. Watsons lay a single egg, which they incubate for a month. Only a few survive, for the eggs are considered a delicacy by marauding capuchin monkeys. Like wolves, lions, and other social carnivores, giant otters spend much of their time grooming one another. It is thought that grooming reinforces the bonds between family members. For even though otters exist at the top of the lake's food pyramid, they do have potential predators. While a lone otter can be vulnerable to attack, by living in packs, they lower the risk of predation. This time the jaguar must be content with smaller, easier prey. protect themselves at night, the otters build dens that tunnel 10 or more feet into the ground. It is in their dens that the otters give birth to their young, and where they retire for safety at the end of every day. In the warmth of the afternoon, however, Manu's deadliest predator takes the time to rest and enjoy the jungle's tranquility. For the moment at least, Manu is at peace.